I just spent the entire afternoon, no, not buying attack card packs. I had to buy some new anti-air. Spend all my money on those because I got a new base. And as soon as I got that figured out completely, I'm going to tweak it a bit. I'm going to start collecting alliance battles, alliance bonus battles, so I can make a championship try with the big red one. I thought I had a new avatar here. Okay, it's on my channel though. Maybe it's wrong. Okay. Also have an article, obviously written by a Russian, but that's okay. I like Russians. They killed a lot of Nazis. Wow, I'm not even set up for the... Hey, welcome to the show, man. I'm not even set up on my new base yet, properly. I already have a victory. I kind of don't like it that I have no bombardiers after all of these years of not playing enough PvP, I guess. So I decided to get some inspiration and build an entirely new base this afternoon. That's why I'm just broadcasting a bit late. I'm just gonna have to tweak it yet now, right? I guess I kind of want to make sure I have enough kernels, but let's just start a quick CPU defense, see if anything needs to be tweaked. I will play it for about 30 seconds and then cut it out. The stream is up, the chat is up. I'm going to read an article by some kind of, I'm sure. Okay, his name is Eric Zeus, but I think he's Russian. Well, never mind. I've decided to build a base with Rocketeers and kernels. I need a couple more kernels. I just need to check out if everybody's correct, lined up correctly. I'm gonna get 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Rocketeers here, 10 kernels over here, and these are the 3 free Rocketeers I get. Yeah, this is my first plan of action. It's not bad. I got 2 more anti-air, and I spent all my money on the anti-air. What I'm really looking for right now is to see if my units deploy correctly. So it's going to take maybe a couple of minutes. Probably I might want to put a rapid deploy on the Rocketeers. I'm definitely going to need to get some more Valor. I traded it all in order for me to put a good perk on the Rocketeer, who doesn't have a hero perk yet. So there's a lot of tweaking to do, but the base build is done. That was like an hour-long base build. That's kind of boring, so I saved you from that boredom. But yeah, I'm finally getting excited again, and I think I might have a good chance of defeating most of the alliance battles that are going to be... Switch that up. So it's going to be a bit of a base build. I reckon maybe 1 or 2 minutes in between these CPU defenses. Let's just see if I'm good. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Are they deployed correctly? Okay. Is this okay? Is this guy, is that good? Maybe I should switch that. And I want to turn this one up a bit. So I'm already well on my way. I had a lot of coffee. I usually don't drink that much coffee. So I'm a bit jittery. I'm a bit psyched out. Kevin Robin says, yo, hey, what's up, Kevin? I'm sorry, I can't really, I got a shitty monitor. Can't really see your back name. Welcome to the show, man. You can give it a like. I'd be happy. Right, I used to have a Ranger base, and because I don't, after playing 3 years of this, I still don't have the Bombardier, and I was afraid getting the Bombardier would also kind of ruin it for me. And then I decided to have a good look at all the other YouTubers, especially Otistack. He's definitely a master at this game. So I took some inspiration. He found like some of these bases are really hard to get, where you put colonels in the front and rocketeers in the back. Oh, you sub? Thanks, man. Good stuff. I'm on this game almost every day, and I'm determined to have a good time. Usually I have a good positive vibe going. Actually, I want to see when are these guys gonna. I want to see these colonels in action. Okay, there's a rocketeer going out. That means I should put another spot in the base for him. Maybe switch one of these tank traps for a sandbag. Then I wonder, how come I get more than the 12? I thought I was going to get 12, 3 up front and 9 in the back. So I got a lot of tweaking to do. Well, good luck with that focus fire. That's not going to help, is it? Alright, these loading screens back to the menu are really atrocious, so I have an article prepared where I remark upon world events. In this case, for some reason the US Air Force has stationed F-15Cs, that's a C version of the F-15, in Ukraine. And then I wonder, why is the US Air Force on the doorstep of Russia? Now, I'm Dutch. That means I'm pretty impartial. I don't pick sides. The only side I'm going to pick is between the empire and the monoculture. So if it's usually in history you have battles between the empire and the monoculture, which means everybody has to have the same culture. And in the communist days, yeah, I'd be for the empire. But the communist days are over. I'm probably going to need an AA over here. But still, I like the Russians. They killed a lot of Nazis. So I'm pretty impartial, but I'm not happy with the aggression. I'd rather keep the peace. Nice. Those engineers are doing a good job. I'm going to keep that card. Should let them. Yep, there's that rocketeer again. Maybe it's not bad. Maybe I should let him come out. Sweet. So I did an hour-long base build, then I got some coffee, maybe a bit too much. And I came back and I already had a victory. What I really need to do is for wave 15 to come in and check this out. Ah, I see what the problem is. I need to move this tank trap a bit more to the front so that Rocketeer has a room. Yeah, there's no room in that tank trap. for that last Rocketeer to come in. So, wave 10. Let's just not mess with it. Not that I have any specials left. Let's see if the Colonels are doing their job. And that these Rocketeers have enough range to take the Colonel's orders. I'm gonna wanna put Iron Lungs on the Colonel. Okay, there's a lot of tweaking left to do. But it looks good. And of course I need to train a couple more Colonels. Although these sharpshooters are not that bad. Maybe I want to combine a couple of sharpshooters. Yeah, here you go, that's it. Wow. Sweet. So as soon as they come in range of the Colonel commands these Rocketeers and just it paints like a focus fire target on the units, and then they have extra range. That's how I think it works. Sweet, sweet, sweet Lord. Alright. Wow. I'm currently part of the #1 or one of the top 10 alliances called the Big Red One. And because I never paid any money in the game, I just spend a lot of time in it. I usually don't have all of the resources needed to pledge 3,500 alliance points. So I'm going to be on the road to get 200 alliance bonus cards and at least 300 focus fires or 400 focus fires and 200 munition packs. Combine that with the steady perk and tactical boots. What the hell? Bye bye. This is so awesome. Okay, let's make a little mental note of what I actually need to do and switch back to the base build and then do it again. I need to move this tank trap over here. I need to make some more Colonels. I need to put air. Somehow I need to fit these air anti-air back in. Let's do it again. Bye-bye. Okay, let me take shots. Now the walls in between are supposed to help with explosives. Whoa, that's a focus fire. What happened there? This is nuts. So I need to do a couple little tweaks. Move the tank trap. Put a little more rotation. Hey guys, welcome to the show. You can drop a comment on my YouTube. I'll give you a shout out. I got a new base. I still don't have the Bombardier, but I found inspiration in a also very difficult to beat base where there are Colonels over here commanding Rocketeers over there. Just gonna make a couple of notes, tweak my base, and make sure I have enough Colonels. Maybe put them back a bit more. Let's move these back a bit. Because the Colonels are all out. Oh, now he's got room on top here. Why is that? Oh, yeah, that's dead. So, providing that sandbag is gone, he's gonna move there. I'm still gonna have to move the tank trap. Tweak this sniper here and kind of protect my anti-air a bit better, although I don't have the room. But suffice to say, I'm very happy with the new base, and I think I might get enough from the alliance defense when I defend my alliance to actually pledge the points needed to reach the #1 slot with me in the alliance. I had to bow out last time, and this is going to be the road to #1, which means I need to get 200 alliance battles or bonus battles. If I subtract the 21 I get every alliance, every week, that's still 180 bonus battles. I'm going to have to do a lot of missions. I'm going to need about 400 focus fire and 200 ammo packs. Not necessarily 3,000, but at least the 2,000 ones. Right now the point is I need to tweak some stuff. So what if all the kernels are gone? What happens then? I'm gonna have to move the kernels back a bit, train a couple more in. I play guns up, I don't really have a good base. So what level are you? I can give you a couple of tips right off the bat. Don't buy any new structures. Just upgrade the structures you have. Because I have a lot of structures I don't really need anymore. And when you go PvP, rent the riot officer until you can afford to buy the riot officer. You're level 9, okay. Don't buy any new structures. Just upgrade the ones you have before you buy any new ones. And rent the riot officer until you can afford to recruit him, afford to buy him. Then buy the riot officer. That'll make you progress a lot faster. I should have bowed out by now, right? Maybe not bow out. Maybe need to bow out. I'm so impatient. That's my biggest problem. I always rush the base. Shouldn't do that. They still got good range, but with the kernels, it's even better. So let's recap. I need tweak that tank trap, move back the kernels a bit, secure my anti-air, and tweak this sniper tower. And I'm getting bored. Let's go. Let's do that before I forget. So, welcome to the Game Craver channel. I'm your host, Kravens. And remember, there's always a bigger troll. And most of the time that would be me. Okay. I like to keep people informed of world affairs. I usually read a couple of articles off the internet because these loading screens are so atrociously long. It's better to restart the game sometimes, but can't do that because then I would stop the broadcast. Okay, the following article is very biased for Russia and against the US. Remember, I'm Dutch. I really like the United States. We've been friends for 400 years, but I'm not gonna pull any punches. Quote, the United States government is now treating Ukraine as if it were a NATO member. And on September 27th, donated to Ukraine 2 warships for use against Russia. So there's an inland sea between the Ukraine and Russia, and we have 2 American warships donated to Ukraine there. So that's bound to get shit started. This is the latest indication that the US is switching to Ukraine as the locale to start World War III, and from which the nuclear war is to be sparked against Russia, which borders Ukraine. So you might have noticed that it's checkmate in Syria. So again, I don't approve of this article, I'm just relaying it. Here is why Syria is no longer the US alliance preferred choice as a place to start World War III. On September 4th, the president publicly threatened Syria, Iran and Russia that if they exterminated the jihadists in Syria, only remaining province in Idlib, then the US might launch a full-scale invasion against Syria, Iran and Russia in Syria. Either the US or Russia would then quickly escalate to nuclear war so as not to lose in Syria. That would be the conventional start to the conflict. But the leaders of Russia, Iran, Turkey and Syria agreed in 2 meetings to transfer control of Syria's only remaining jihadist-controlled province to NATO member Turkey. So Turkey was really good, they really saved their ass. Because the Turkish people and the Russians, they are now in a checkmate. So this action effectively prevents the US alliance from going to war against Russia. I am gonna tweak you to make room. Move you back a bit. Damn, I'm so happy with the new base. Once I started to see that was working with the kernels, wow. That gave me some hope, man, because I'm finally going to get good at this game. Move back a bit. Keep them out of sniper range. And they should still work, do their job pretty effectively. So after this I need to secure my anti-air. Move this up a bit. So about these articles, this is kind of, I'm a bit subversive in this manner. I'm using my free speech while I still can. So this is, my big hero here is Joe Rogan. I love his show. So it's kind of like a podcast hiding as a gameplay server. I needed to switch this around. I needed to tweak this. Move up there. I need to secure my anti-air. It was kind of secure here. Let's leave it. Upgrade. Money, money, money. So now I can usually move to another, whatchamacallit, CPU defense, but I still need to train some kernels. So let's do that first. Alright, done. That's nice. Give me a 1 skull opponent where I can train my vets. 5,000, 2,000. This looks good. This looks great. Supporting units. Maybe I'll bring in an engineer. Yeah, bring in an engineer. Bring 3 valley flags so I can milk that base. I'm so excited. Alright. First episode of the road to #1. Once I get my defense straight, I'm gonna get so much more alliance battle points. I can definitely afford to pledge 3,500 and I can stay inside my alliance. I really like the Big Red One. They communicate well, and if you're loyal to them, they will be loyal to you. I'm gonna ask the acting commander, old Big Papa, for an interview, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna say okay. Furthermore, this weekend, hang on, okay, I'm gonna get in touch with one of my other alliances. Once I have to leave, sometimes I have to leave the Big Red One because I couldn't pledge those points. And the Juggaloo brothers were kind enough to let me play with them. And I'm gonna make a recruiting drive for them. If you're checking this out, Tactical, welcome to the show. Hey guys, welcome to the show. You can drop a comment on my YouTube. I'll give you a shout out. I'm on my way to #1 with the Alliance. I've kind of made a base that's really good enough to defend next time I have an Alliance battle. I'm pretty stoked about it. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna need more kernels. How many do I have? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you are. That's as many as I should put in there. Okay, I can't quite read your comment just yet for some reason. I'll get to your comments as soon as I can. Okay, I'm going to need to back this off again. Any other barrels I need to look at? What can I do to help? I can do this. That's enough. This is all I need right now. Do I have enough firepower? Maybe I'll put another sharpshooter in there. The whole point here is to get 3 or 4 kernels to fast track so I can test out the base. Wait for it. I'm so impatient. Let him heal. Pull him back a bit, let him heal. And these kernels are fast tracking nicely. This is very good. So the 4th comment. So the 4th comment is just, okay, I'm trying to check out these comments. Alright, I'm all backed up. So to recap, Kravens, don't buy any new structures, just upgrade the ones you have. And rent the riot officers until you can afford to recruit them. They're fast tracking nicely. Maybe I'll keep one of those engineers. Yeah, because I don't have enough kernels yet. There's one of the engineers. Okay, let's see what that brought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Let's not click through this. Patience. Let's get rid of them. You are gone. You are gone. You are gone. I thought I had more. Okay, let's just not get greedy. I think I'll put in this guy and this gal. These are excellent choices here. Put those in the middle. Perfect. Alright, okay guys, check out my new base. Pretty sweet. I don't have the Bombardier, but I noticed that every so often I find a base with kernels and rocket guys. Little rocket man. Okay, I was about to say about the problems in military land. To recap, there's an uneasy peace in Syria, and for some reason there are now American troops in the Ukraine. This is worrisome. I'm gonna start a CPU defend to check out the new base. Maybe tweak it one more time. It's about 20 minutes and I think I'm gonna ride it all out. I'm gonna let it ride out. These are the first 3. The first 3 Rocketeers are free. That's why I put them up front. Then you put your kernels over here. In this case, I'll also have this sergeant and 1 engineer over here. Maybe I should put a rapid deploy on these tents. So I will have 9 Rocketeers who take orders from the colonel, and when they do, they should be on the normal range. So I need to secure this anti-air. So I need to draw some walls somewhere, draw away some walls to maybe secure it, or just maybe let it be, because I have the points to do it. Wave 2. I want to get to wave 5 at least. So let's rock and roll. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Come on, you can do it. Save it. Get him. Wave 3. Don't let them shoot. I want to get all the way to wave 5. I probably won't be able to do it. But this base card is awesome. 2 engineers coming out. They're fixing my barbed wire. Excellent. Put a decoy here. Oh, no, I'm toast. I have to make a quick look, see if my Rocketeers are deploying. 1, 2, 3. It's definitely a good thing to put a rapid deploy on those. Or maybe I can put an accuracy, some other perk. I need up to 35 Valor to unlock the hero slot on the Rocketeer. So that's a thing. And I need to do a lot of missions because I only have 75 bonus battles and I need 200 in order to help my alliance get to number 1 again. I had to bow out last time. Didn't have the resources. Alright, that's just... Maybe I want to tweak. No, he's shooting. It's good. These snipers are doing their job. There's wave 5. Awesome. Get him! Nice. Okay, are my Rocketeers deploying? Yes. Will they deploy this one? This tank trap, I had to fix that. Wow. So cool. We'll wait for a second. Very small technical difficulties. Got to fix it. We're back in the game. Here comes that rocket guy again. It's not bad that he does that. You have to wonder why does he do it. Let's count him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one is still missing. Is that a big problem? I don't know. I like maybe one of them coming out, doing some damage. Awesome base card with the engineers. Fixing my barbed wire here. I'm kind of wondering if I should let that bombardier come out. I think I'll let it depend on the win-loss ratio. And if I encounter any losses in the replays, I'll see maybe how to fix it. Obviously people might want to break through this wall or that wall. It all kind of depends. Right. to tweak this bunker a bit. Give this video a like if you want. It should help me a bit. Whoa, he shot up. Okay, that was a decoy. I don't care. They have the good, it's good stuff here. Let's have a look at these colonels. Plenty colonels, one sergeant. I want that in the middle. I want that engineer and the sergeant in the middle. Or it kind of depends on how these tank traps are lined out. If they're at the front, I need to check that out, but I don't want to miss the action. I think I'm going to let wave 10 crash into the base. Shouldn't have done that. That's going to destroy my barbed wire. Log, fix the barbed wire. Decoys are going to be a problem, but they are always a problem. I think it's that guy coming out. Is he any good? Does he do any damage? Yes, he does. So I have in mind to keep him there. Here comes wave 10. Are they going to get in range? They're not in range yet. Maybe I put him back a bit too much. Yeah, I should maybe put him back to the front bit. They're not engaging, so that's a problem. Come on, colonels, do your thing. Maybe they don't have the line of sight necessary. Maybe they're just out of range. Is that a good thing for me? Maybe, but also they don't engage quite yet. I like to have a base setup where the further you penetrate into the base, the more firepower you will encounter. That's why I got these biggest level sniper towers over here. And having played a lot, I noticed that these bunkers have a couple if you have to, but sniper towers are way more effective. So what I'm trying to figure out here is at what range do the colonels start placing these focus fires on the enemy, and whether or not I should keep this base. After that, I'll start doing missions. Might need to tweak the base for the line of sight of these colonels here. I might have to just pull them back, pull them more to the front. They're engaging. They are engaging, but they're not placing focus fires just yet. It's pretty good placement for the anti-air. Oops, maybe not. Maybe put the anti-air a bit more to the front. Yeah. Oh, the annoying sound of that needle. That dirty needle action. Okay, they should start engaging right about now. Once they engage, I should have a barrage of rocket fire in there. I need to put them a little bit more to the front. I can tell. Because snipers are now shooting my colonels there. Now they're shooting back. They'll shoot back, but they're just out of reach. So I need to put them a bit more to the front. It's okay, that's what the tweaking the base is for. So the first thing I'm going to do is this anti-air, I'm going to put it back in the base. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 anti-airs. You can't help this, you cannot help. But I put walls in between them to make sure some of them survive. And 10 minutes, I'm good. I'm gonna change it up, do a little bit more tweaking. Okay, so I was talking about the problems in Syria, which now have moved to the Ukraine. We're treating the Ukraine like it's a NATO member, but they're not. And I hate to say it, but there's a lot of right-wing stuff in the Ukraine, which is ironic because when Hitler went to the Ukraine, the people of the Ukraine wanted to join Hitler's army, but Hitler thought they were subhuman. And I'm just saying with Hitler, okay? I'm not agreeing with fucking Hitler. Fuck that guy. Fuck him while he's dead. But Turkey took over the problem with the jihadis in Syria, and let's go. I just want to skip all of this racist shit. Okay, this is I don't agree with this guy's opinion, but he has an opinion where Ukraine's Nazis, meaning the fascists are there, are now the US and UK aristocracy's chief hope to achieve the ambition of containing Russia. So here are the recent steps toward World War III regarding the US alliance new prize, the Ukraine. On September 28th, John Siciliano at the Washington Examiner bannered Ryan Zinke. He's the Home Secretary for the US. And he says there's going to be a naval blockade of Russia's energy export. That's an act of war, right? Here's the that's an economic option. The economic option on Iran and Russia is more or less leveraging and replacing their fuels. He was saying that in order for the US to get it and its allies, mainly the Saudis, oil and gas into Europe. So there's a battle going on. Do we want here in Europe the Russian gas? And the US is forcing us to buy the Saudis' gas and the US gas, while if we get it from Russia, it's much cheaper. So there's a little strong arming going on over there. Replacing some of Russia's dominant market share, and also to shrink Iran's market share. We're talking about a military blockade. That's an act of war, man. That's no joke. So I want to put these a little bit more to the front. Probably meaning I'm going to have to place you. No, I don't need to look at line of sight. There's my cat. Let him in. Move up the kernels a bit because they're not in range. Come on. All right. Move it. Small tweaking. This is going to be a 1-minute base build. Come on. I had too much coffee. Good. Move in. And move him. I'm gonna have to try it from this spot. Move them over here. Make sure they have line of sight. That means I kind of need to move this anywhere else. This is going to be just so. 2-minute base build, bear with me. I spent the entire afternoon fixing this so I could show it to you tonight. These base builds are pretty boring, while I actually had a lot of fun building this base. Thanks again to the master Odistak. Subscribe to his channel, he's the best. Where he showed me how to defeat this kind of base, I guess. It's pretty hard. So these walls are there so that if I get shot, the other units survive. Okay, I'm still worried about this tank trap. So let's just move it a bit. I get all of the Rocketeers in there. I would think I'm gonna move maybe a couple of... Can I manage my veterans from here? I don't remember. Oh yeah, the anti-air. Let's not forget about the anti-air. This is kind of a bit of a waste. So let's move this one over here and move the level 12 over here. I think this should do it. And this is just to protect, I guess. Fine. What to do with these? I don't know. Maybe just get this mortar from here. Impossible. What to do about these barrels? Alright, I know. Put them in range of this mortar. So, almost up with the 2 minutes base build. You gotta kind of keep them from daisy chaining. So, put them just outside of each other's range. I'm gonna do one more CPU defend to check out if everything is correct. One thing I really need to do right now is switch up the fast track to switch to perks. Okay. Today would be nice. Come on. So impatient. So excited. Right. I'm gonna switch that up to health. Yeah, that's good. Oh, damn it. Alright, we try. Come on, fix this for me. Yes, okay, good stuff. Must be the Wi-Fi. Switch to steady to extra damage. Fine. What about the kernel? I can do that when I decide to do that. Edit perks. Switch. Fire rate. Okay, I had a little bit of a network problem here, so I'm going to restart the broadcast. I'll be right back. In fact, I'm going to try see if the stream works if I do it within 30 seconds. Otherwise, I'd like to watch you. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in 30 seconds and hope to catch you on the flip side.